Audio test number 2. How's everybody's day going? How's everything going?
Last Christmas, I gave you my heart, and the very next day, you gave it away. This year, I don't know the lyrics. That's
To
it.
save you from tears? You give it to someone special?
Oh,
How do you know that special person's not going to do the same exact thing?
what do you mean?
The song Last Christmas. Every time I've heard this, I'm like, this is a great song. But then I'm thinking, how do you, like, the person you gave it to last year you thought was special, so you're going to give it to someone special again?
Isn't the point of the song just being there for somebody special on Christmas?
No, he said he's going to give it to someone special. Like, how do you know that person's not just going to be like, oh, I'm going to give it to someone else?
I can't be chewing gum while recording. It's hard to yap now because I haven't yapped in 3 weeks or a month or. When was
It's
the
hard
last time?
for. When's the last time you were yapping, huh?
I don't know.
I don't know.
remember
It's
the
been
last
a
time.
while, right?
It's
Yeah.
been a long time.
I wonder why.
Hey, life happens.
Life exists.
But we're here now, so
But that's why we started yapping.
what do you mean?
This is not how we're starting, is it?
I mean, it's a yap session, so we're yapping.
Back to
This
the yapper.
the title the title of
This
this
is
episode.
Yapping Christmas.
No, it's gonna be yapping on Christmas.
Okay, I support this. Yapping on Christmas.
Yapping on Christmas. Episode 29. We've been gone for a while.
It's been a while. I know.
Last episode we touched on the holiday blues, and that clip kind of did some numbers for us, for our standards. And I feel sometimes the holiday blues just hit and you just don't feel like yapping.
It was
and
a lot
also
of yapping going on.
there was not a lot of interesting things going on over the last few
What do you
weeks.
mean? We missed out on so many things.
Like what?
Who got shot?
Bro, we talked about it before we left a little bit, but we can deep dive
No,
into that
you
today.
said on that episode we're gonna deep dive into this next episode.
What
That
are we here-
episode never
What are
came.
we here for right now? We're gonna do it.
Yeah,
What else
we're
happened?
We're getting into that.
I saw Offset and Cardi B get into it again.
The usual.
Over the timeline. Sonic movie came out. A bunch of movies came out actually, but we saw the Sonic movie. So yeah, the Sonic movie was good. We got a bunch of stuff on the timeline. Shamik Moore doing some goofy things.
The fuck is that
Lily
about?
Phillips taking 100 D's. Who else? What happened? What else happened, Chris?
Cooking with Kaya.
Cooking with Kaya
your new
taking over the
obsession.
internet. Travis Hunter getting clowned online for his girlfriend, which is kind of sad, but we're
It's a
gonna get
sad
into that.
situation to see.
But welcome back. We're back like we haven't left.
Yeah, we never left. We've been here this whole time. Welcome back to another episode of CJ Unmuted. I'm your host, Chris.
I'm your host, Gene, and this is the Christmas episode, the special Christmas
Merry
episode.
Christmas to all in the land who
Is this gonna
celebrate.
drop on Christmas?
This can drop on Christmas.
That would be a Christmas gift.
Here's our Christmas gift to you guys.
Now, what are you giving back to us? How about you go like and subscribe? How about you go run up the numbers?
How about your gift to us is just like and subscribe?
How
and
about you
comment
just
what your
share
thoughts are?
the reels, even the ones that are not that funny? How about you just leave a comment?
Just say what you think about this.
How about you hate on everything that I say on this podcast? How about you just tell me that I suck in the comment section? I'll take that for Christmas. Hey, that'll make me
It's
super
the perfect
happy.
Christmas present. We need that.
Perfect. But thank you guys for the support, and
Yes,
let's get
thank
into
you.
it. What
do
have
you
we
wanna
been
start?
doing for the past? How long were we gone?
Who cares? Whatever you've been doing. How was your weekend and weeks that you've
Weeks
been taking
that
off?
good.
apparently?
Okay. I took some time off to focus on my mental health. Again, I feel like we touched on it on the last episode about
Yeah.
the holiday blues.
Yeah.
There's a
We just need the
lot
holidays
going
to be
on.
over.
there's a lot going on during the holiday season, like a lot. Shopping, family, stress
Everything
about the
going
holidays.
crazy. Yeah.
It's a lot. And yeah, I just took some time off to recover and regroup and reset pretty much. Because I felt like we was doing a lot all at once. Because on top of the pod, we got lives too.
They don't need to
So
know that. All they know is the pod. This is all we do.
we're human beings.
All of it we do in their eyes.
But yeah, so been resetting, chilling. Um, we've been hanging out a lot though every weekend. Your
Yeah,
birthday came was 2 weeks ago.
That was my birthday. Was it my
We
birthday? Yeah.
we have some pics for that. We took some pics. What did we do for your birthday again?
What did I do? I didn't do anything for my birthday. What are you talking about?
We hung out for your birthday. Oh, that was last. That was
It was like the other day.
That was the other day.
Last night.
You see, my brain is fried, like completely fried. My brain is just, holiday season.
I chilled for my birthday.
One of our friends' birthday was like,
no, we were for
was
our
like
birthday.
a week and a half ago.
Yeah, that was like
Yeah.
the same. Yeah.
So we hung out that weekend.
Fuko de Ciao.
Fogo de Chao is a good spot.
Nice spot.
Portuguese Rodizio, that's what they call it, right?
I don't know what it was. What they
It's
had,
fire.
everything I needed.
If you've never been to Fogo de Chao, this is not an ad, but hey, check it out.
It's fire.
So we did that. The weekend prior to that, I think we hung out, but I forgot what we did. We went somewhere to something.
The weekend prior.
We had the company holiday party, I think. Did we talk about that? We did talk about it on the last episode, Paul.
Yeah, we talked about that.
And then the following weekend was Fogo de Chao, and then last weekend was your birthday.
Yeah. We
Yeah.
didn't do anything.
Little
I know, we should do a
celebration.
little kickback at
Little
the house.
kickback to celebrate his birthday.
Yeah.
Sagittarius.
Sag gang out here.
Sag gang, December
we
gang.
outside here.
Growing up, how did you feel having your birthday so close to Christmas?
I really never thought about it.
Really?
Like, it really was like I'd get a light gift on my birthday and then a Christmas gift.
So you get double gifts. That's kind of nice. Some people's parents would have made them wait till Christmas to get all of that because your birthday is very close to Christmas.
I feel like if it's like a big gift, yeah, sure, it should be
Like,
one.
I feel like if I had a kid that was close to Christmas, I'm a cheap ass nigga, so like he was gonna have to wait for Christmas. I'm kidding. Or I might. But
I mean, I agree. I think it would just be a big gift for Christmas, something light for the birthday if Christmas is right there. Keeping it light.
But yeah, so we've been doing that. So overall, we've just been with family and friends and recovering and planning things out for next year because we're gonna go hard next year.
Oh, next year it's over.
Oh man, we've been calling it the what's it called the time skip arc.
Oh, the time skip arc. Oh shit, you guys don't know the time
So-
skip arc is about to be real.
Yeah. So
Get ready
welcome
for
back.
it.
Welcome back. What about you? I've spoken a lot about it, but I'm guessing it's the same for you too, or what do you want to add to that?
To what? The weekend?
The weekends, the breaks,
weeks,
the break, yeah.
Everything was just me chilling, reacclimating to life, planning, plotting, and getting ready for the year.
Yeah. Honestly, this year was kind of crazy.
I think about how crazy this year is, and I think about how crazy next year is going to be. And the time skip arc.
I don't think next year is gonna be crazy. I feel like next year is gonna be chill, and it's gonna be a lot of reflecting and working hard. Personally, that's how I feel for me.
I see.
I don't plan on going as crazy. I'm gonna go crazy on the pod, definitely, but I'm talking about like outside of the pod,
Outside of
my
life.
personal life. It's gonna be a year of like literally locking into
Reflection.
myself, into myself, into
Finding
my
yourself,
goals,
getting yourself.
into my
where you wanna
goals, into what I want to do. Like a lot of self discovery, a lot of self, like soul searching, a lot of what's it called? Self-work. That's what I'm talking about.
Ah, you're working on
Self-work.
yourself.
So,
Your self-work arc.
yeah.
You're done
Right.
being the villain?
The villain. I was never the villain.
His villain arc is over.
No.
So
What was the
it's-
quote? What was the quote by? I saw a quote in this movie. You're always a villain in someone's story.
Wait, what was that from? I just
forgot.
saw that.
I forgot where it's from, but
You are always a villain.
you're
in
always a
someone-
villain in someone's story.
story.
Because think about it. If you and somebody fall out, right?
You're a villain.
You're a
someone's
villain in their story,
story. Yeah.
just like they're a villain in yours, depending on how it worked. It happened.
I don't know. No one's a villain. In
I'm
my
not saying that I
story.
fell out with anybody or anything like that. I'm just talking about in general.
I'm
But
talking about like the people I've even fallen out with. I'm like, yo, no one's a villain. I don't care about it anymore.
that's interesting. But yeah, so self-work next year. That's the theme of next year, honestly. Even though I did a lot of self-work this year.
Did you?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. In certain aspect of my life, definitely.
I can agree with that.
Yeah, but I feel like next year I'm gonna do double that. You know? To set
I can
myself
see
up
it. I
for
can
my
see it. I can see it.
to set myself up for my future.
All
That's
I
all
can
hopeful and
s-
stuff. But we'll see. You speak stuff into existence, I say, right?
Yeah.
So might as well start early before January 1st. What about you?
Next year, just straight action.
Action. What do you mean?
This is just movement, just doing everything and everything possible that I should be doing.
Hmm.
I'm making every move I can make when it needs to be made.
Okay. So pretty much self-work too.
Nah, just action. Locking in,
Mm.
moving business strategies and all that shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
And
The bag.
getting to the bag.
The bag. G.
No.
That's
By
all
the end
next
of
year
next
is.
year, if we
It's just
don't
getting to the bag.
listen, by the end of next year, if we don't have a sponsor, I'm gonna fucking crash out. Okay? So companies out there, you don't want me to crash out. Because my crash out
This
will
is not
involve
a-
the whole world. This is not a threat. It's a warning.
This is a warning.
Nah, chill. Let me chill. People
Yo,
go
as
back.
long as your crash out's not like
No.
homie.
What, homie? Like, honestly, yes. Let's get into that. Because
Because homie said,
homie,
I'm tired of the system. We're popping people.
oh my God, that
Rest
was
in
kind of
peace,
crazy.
homie.
We did promise that we were going to like dive deep into this episode. But yeah, it's still relevant because homie is
Yeah, it's still
he's
going
being
on.
paraded around like he's some kind of fucking like legendary criminal or stuff.
For those who do not know what we're talking about, we're talking about Luigi
Mangione.
Mingione, who shot the CEO of United Healthcare, Brian Thompson.
Mm-hmm.
He shot that guy and killed him.
In broad daylight
Broad daylight.
in the middle of New York.
In the middle of New York.
And got
And
away
he
on
got
an
away
e-bike.
on an e-bike.
Which is kind of crazy when you think about it. I know we touched on it the previous episode, but yeah, honestly, with everything that's coming out about this Luigi guy, we don't really have like a true motive. Yes, I guess he was fed up with the system, and I guess he had one surgery or whatever that he couldn't
Yeah, I heard something
afford.
about a surgery that happened.
And but overall, we don't really have like a true motive about it. And there's conspiracy theories going around that they're trying to pin it on him, and it's not really him.
I see.
Which-
I see those conspiracy theories all the time, and I'm like,
Which
oh,
is
this
one that
because I'm like,
I want to entertain that conspiracy theory,
me too.
but I'm not a conspiracy theorist, so like it's kind of
Oh,
hard
you're
for me.
not? Boring.
Mm.
I'm like, yeah, I could see how he wouldn't be the shooter, and they just found someone that looked like him because did they that picture that initial picture
That was going around like the
of
one from the
his
CCTV
face
cameras.
smiling?
Yeah,
Was that him? The same guy in the video of him shooting, getting shot?
I saw the picture and I'm skeptical about it too, but I don't know.
And they found him in McDonald's with a
He was
manifesto.
masked. Yeah, which is weird,
And
right?
he was masked. Why would he take the
There's
mask
a
down?
lot
on
of
a random
shady. Well, he pleaded non-guilty today.
He did plead non guilty.
Yeah, so I think he wants to fight this till the end. So,
I'm pretty
and
sure
from the
he's like,
pictures that we've seen of him in court, he was smiling. He
he's
was
like,
seen
yo, bro,
smiling
I
in
didn't do
court.
this. They're trying to pin it on me.
That one
But
video where he was walking, they were taking him to jail, and he said that this is an insult to the American people. My interpretation of that is, yo, they're trying to make you think that I killed this guy. You know what I mean? Like they think you guys are stupid. They're trying to manipulate you. But I don't know. It's hard for me to say. I gotta follow this case pretty heavily, and I
we're
want to
still
see.
following it. The case is still ongoing.
Yeah, it's still
so.
on. I want to see more evidence before I form my own opinion. But the whole ordeal is very weird and tragic because again, the Brian Thompson had kids,
Yeah,
and this murder happened so close to the holidays and stuff. That's very tragic, you know.
it's very.
If
rest in
Luigi
peace.
did that, then he did that. You know what I mean? He took somebody's life, cold blooded. You know what I mean? I just want the facts to be out. I just want to know
It's crazy that
what really happened. And yeah, let's talk a little bit about the American health system. Like, it's crazy.
It's crazy how most of the people are like, whatever about this whole thing.
I know. Why is healthcare so terrible here in the U.S.? Why is it so expensive? Why do most people can't afford it and can't get access to it?
Because
Like, the system is so like capitalistic that it's insane. You know?
it's not even that. It's just like they had a system going for so long with so much money made, and why would they change that? They make so much money off of it.
It's healthcare. You know, people need basic healthcare. Some people in this country can't even go to the hospital without fear of like, oh dang, them bills gonna be crazy, so I'd rather just die. Like what? You know?
Yeah.
That's insane. You know, people can't even call an ambulance because they're like, oh yeah, if I call an ambulance, that's $1,000 right there. Like
Yeah.
what?
The basic healthcare that should be here for everybody.
Basic transportation to the hospital before care is already a huge bill.
Who's gonna pay for that?
We pay taxes. Isn't that what taxes is for? Like,
No, the taxes is for whatever the government needs.
oh my god! Like, some countries, for example, I was speaking to some relative that are from France, right? They were telling me about their health care system, right?
Mm.
So apparently, everyone there has basic health care, right? But you have to apply to get like, you know, another type of insurance that will cover 20% of, you know, the cost of whatever you're doing at the hospital.
Interesting.
So think of it as the basic healthcare covers 80% of everything. So if you're fortunate and you can't get access to like, you know, another form of insurance that insurance will cover the remaining 20%.
Interesting.
That's still better than what we have here.
That is better. Because the basic can just cover.
So let's say you don't need that 20%.
You pay 25%.
No, let's
Without
say
insurance.
let's say you don't need that 20% of like, you know, the coverage. You know,
Yeah.
you're good. Let's say you go for
Yeah,
a
you only pay
freaking
25.
physical and stuff like that, or like a flu, or like, you know, nothing major. You know what I mean?
It's like 25% of the actual cost.
Yeah.
That's better than here.
And I'm sure some of the costs are already negated. Where sometimes
what
you're
is
just
this
going for
country?
free.
What are they lying? All right, so what I think is that, I don't know. I say that the reason we don't have universal health care is because of this country's history of, you know, racism.
Racism? I don't think it's racism, bro,
Because
white or black, it doesn't matter. Everybody doesn't have basic healthcare. I don't think racism has anything to do with this, bro. Honestly, but let you cook. Let me hear this.
it's just a theory
Okay, form it.
with some maybe evidential facts. I don't know. I didn't look into it. It was just some random thoughts I saw online. I'm like, doing the math, I could see how it would make sense that they wouldn't want any black people to have health care. Then we all don't have health care unless you're rich.
I don't think it was designed specifically to target black people, because the fact is we're a minority, and this problem affects everybody. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but
Luigi
also,
Mangione went and killed that guy. Luigi Mangione is not black. You know what I mean?
that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about it might have been started that way, and it's just affecting everybody.
I disagree, because if it was designed to just oppress black people, it was gonna be just like oppressing black people. You know what I mean? Because, bro, trust me, when the powers that be want to design something that only affect us, it only affects us, bro. Historically, just look at like the crack epidemic, all that kind of stuff. Just look at that. When they want to destroy our communities, they're pretty successful at doing so. So I don't think this whole healthcare thing was designed just to, like, oppress black people. I think it's a bigger,
I don't think the
larger
whole thing was
issue
designed.
than that.
Well,
Because
I
look
might
at it
agree.
historically, bro.
I might agree. I don't know. I have to do some more research.
I
I'll come back
guess
to you on
look
that
into
part.
that own theory, but that whole theory, but I don't know. I heavily disagree.
I'll come back to that on another day.
But the fact is, it's
Fact
cooked.
is, he shot homie, and now this guy might be going to jail because it might be him or it might not be him. The police say it's him, so we'll see how it rolls up in court. They're pleading not guilty. More facts will come out as time comes.
I'm curious to watch this trial unfold and learn more facts, like I said earlier. And yeah, the way they're parading him around is kind of weird, though. Like, as soon as I open my timeline, they're posting pictures of him, like taking pictures of him every steps
Yeah,
he
that's
takes.
the media. They're trying to
Like,
get a picture of
They're
everything.
parading him around like they, like Ace when he got captured by the Marines. Ace from One Piece. That's how they're parading him around, bro. Like,
That's funny. They're like, yo, this is the guy. They're turning him into a celebrity, low-key.
they really are. And an interesting fact: today at this court thing, none of his family was present. No member from his family was present. But guess what?
But
There was like a line of 20 women that came to support him. So bro got fans online.
of course, bro got fans.
It's weird that
Serial killers
some
are so
not just serial, like some criminals really gather fans like that. Will go out of their way to come support them at their court thing. It's kind of weird.
Hey man,
But they've been
girls like the bad guy.
they've been glorifying Luigi online, and the public consensus of him is like nobody is mad at him, which
Of
I find
course they're
very
not.
weird. Most people are not mad at what he did. Most people are like, yo, free him, blah blah blah. And if he is the murderer, that's very weird. You know?
I mean, it's one of those moments where it's like he's attacking the system that's oppressing everybody.
Yeah,
So
that goes to show when your system is fucked,
that's
the
how fucked
public will
system
literally
is. The public
turn
doesn't-
against you. Like,
Yeah.
because public opinion against Luigi is just like, yo, free bro.
Basically, they're like, yo, free that
Free bro.
He
Which
did
is-
nothing wrong,
Which is kind of crazy.
which is crazy because
Because if the fact is he killed that person and he's the guy that we've been looking for, cold-blooded murder. I think murder is murder. He
Yeah.
took somebody's life.
Yeah,
At the
he
end of the
did.
day, Brian Thompson is a father. He has a family. He has people that depend on him.
he
you know.
does, and it's sad to see because it's like, what does killing him even do?
It doesn't change the system.
To the
It makes the
system?
CEO scared because there've been I've seen an article. I've seen an article that
I saw
that said that a lot of CEOs are now requesting security and
special
private-
security.
special security and private bodyguards and stuff like that. And some of these healthcare companies are investing into creating a budget just for security for their CEOs and stuff, which is kind of crazy.
That's actually
But it makes
crazy.
sense because Luigi's gonna inspire others.
Yeah, he
I
might
don't think
inspire
this is
people.
over. I think this is the beginning of
I don't know if
people
it's the beginning of it
taking
something
the,
crazy, but I think it's the beginning of the conversation.
I think it's the beginning of more violence.
You think so?
Yes. I think this some CEOs are gonna be targeted. I think Luigi inspired vigilantes to like take arms against whatever um
I just
whatever
don't.
oppressive systems are out there,
But
especially
again,
if it's affecting like a widespread of people. I think some people are gonna start taking matters into their own hands and replicate what Luigi did.
but have you seen any change?
Of course not. This is fresh.
I know, but that's what my point is. Is like, if you go out and do that, will that actually change the system?
It's too early to say, but there's definitely gonna be stuff that's gonna change in the coming years.
I mean,
Bad
granted,
or good, stuff
can
is gonna change.
only
And
see.
my point is just that some people are gonna go out there and try to kill CEOs. That's the only point I'm making. I'm not talking about in the over like arcing thing that this is gonna change healthcare or in America or whatever. No, I'm saying people are gonna go replicate what Luigi did. This is only the beginning.
No, I can see that happening. It's just what, like, to replicate something that means that he did something that changed something.
No, to replicate is to copy. That's what replicate means.
No, I know, but for what? What did it change?
Bro, I'm not saying it changed anything.
What did it change? What was
What
the
are you
purpose?
talking about?
Why did this man's life get taken? What was the
You
purpose?
can literally guess that, okay, he's the leader of United Healthcare, which is a very predatory insurance company.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, I'm going to go kill that guy because he affected my life some way, somehow. That's it. He's the leader of this entity that affected my life some way, somehow, negatively. I'm going to go take him out because I'm angry. That's all. That's all I'm saying.
All I'm saying is that he's just the head of the company.
Yes.
They replaced him.
Listen,
The
you
company
make sense.
still-
You make a lot of sense. Luigi don't give a fuck about that shit. Bro, you get what I'm saying? Like, he doesn't give a fuck. You the leader of this entity. Fuck you. Die. That's what
But
I assume is
here's
thought
where
process
I'm
was.
like, I don't think that makes sense because all of this stuff when he first came out about him, he's like a valedictorian and everything. I'm like, he's too smart to think shooting this guy is gonna change anything.
Bro, we're all too smart to do some dumb shit that we do. What are you talking about? Like, bro,
Gee, we do dumb shit, but that's not dumb shit. That's
Even-
calculated dumb shit.
even the you don't think bro, that's why human beings are. Like, what are you talking about? We're humans.
All I'm saying is that if it is Luigi, what the fuck was that about? If it's not the real killer and the real target and the real reason is out there somewhere else.
Definitely. There's both sides of, like, both sides of the art to your point makes sense. But all I'm trying to say is, bro, like, sometimes it's not as deep as you think it is.
And sometimes
People
it is.
people do dumb shit for dumb reasons because we're humans. How many times have you done something that you're not supposed to do, even though you know better? You planned on doing that shit too. How many times in your life?
That's not what I'm talking
Even though you
about.
no, just answer my question. Answer my question.
Doesn't matter.
No, it does matter because you're trying to give that Luigi guy too much credit. Oh, he's a valedictorian. He's too smart, bro. It doesn't give. Who gives a fuck?
What is his
How many
purpose
times-
for doing this?
How many times have I done some dumb shit, even though I know better? Like, bro,
Listen,
we all do
listen,
that shit.
listen, I'm not talking about crash out. Like if he crashed out and just
That
did
was a crash out. If he did it, that was a crash out.
I'm just operating under the guise of it just doesn't make sense for some random kid to do this.
Okay, it doesn't have to make sense. There's random acts of violence all the time. This is not random. This is definitely planned.
I'm with the
and thought
conspiracy
out.
street. I don't know what you mean.
Bro.
That's not the killer.
Bro, we can't say that for sure. But
Allegedly.
if he did it, and the facts
If he
come
did
out,
it, then I'm like, all right, I want
then
to see.
bro just ruined his fucking life because he was mad. That's it.
Yeah.
And a lot of people have done that in the past.
I'm not disagreeing with all of that being a factor. I'm just looking at the optics
Mm-hmm.
and saying this. They found him with the manifesto in.
I get what you're saying. It looks suspicious. I honestly have my grasp with it too. But
But if he did it, yeah, crash out for no reason or whatever reason.
speaking of if he did it or not, was Jay-Z with Diddy? Is Jay-Z in the same category as Diddy?
If he What transition is
You see
that?
how I did that? Speaking of if he did it or not, his Jay-Z.
Don't explain it. Don't explain it. You're ruining
No,
it.
I'm
Don't
stupid.
explain it.
I gotta explain because I'm dumb. Because sometimes. But
Oh
yeah.
yes, the Jay-Z.
Oh my God.
Rockefeller, whatever that lawyer Buzzy B, whatever.
So Jay-Z's being accused of 13-year-old, right?
Mm-hmm. And when you look
Can
at
you censor that word? We're gonna get suppressed.
yes,
But yeah, so he's being accused of essaying a 13-year-old, and yeah, he came out with a statement real quick.
immediately
So
and said, "Shut that shit down." And
apparently,
then
that guy that's like the lawyer.
the lawyer keeps shooting back, and it's been a whole lawyer back and forth, and Jay-Z spitting, just writing bars at him,
Really?
just random insults like this fucking what did he say? Something about his suit, cheap suit wearing lawyer.
Where was that at?
He's a con man.
You called him a con man. I read that in the thing. But to be fair, I read that letter that Jay-Z put out online a couple weeks ago.
Mm.
But yeah, pretty much he was saying that the lawyer behind all those claims is a con man that just goes after celebrities just to like try to make a quick buck, try to destroy people's reputation and stuff like that. And he's saying that if it's a real thing, why are you going to civil court and not criminal court? Why is the 13-year-old girl at the time allegedly not coming forward and like sharing her name, like pretty much trying to discredit their claim and stuff like that. But the internet has been divided on this topic, you know. Some people are on the side of Jay-Z saying that, oh yeah, you're doing the right thing, like fight back against all these allegations. And, you know, people are just trying to tear a black man down, a black billionaire or whatever. And then there's this other side that's like, where there's smoke, there's fire. Where there's smoke, there's fire. Which side are you on?
I'm on the side of just because he's rubbed shoulders with Diddy doesn't mean he hangs out with Diddy.
Okay, elaborate.
As in, I think it's just them trying to rope him in. Like, these were things when the whole Diddy case came out. They're like, oh, they're gonna go after Jay next. Okay, and what are they doing right now?
Okay.
And I don't know. I just don't see it. It doesn't make sense.
Doesn't make sense.
No, it makes sense. Like this, everything that's happening, the optics of what happened happens in the industry. I believe a lot. Mm-hmm. So if that happens a lot in the industry, you can pin it on almost anyone in the industry.
Mm-hmm. So you just don't believe that Jay-Z would do something like that?
I just don't see why. It just doesn't make sense optically.
Well,
like
this was from a long time ago, so keep that in mind too.
No, but even then, rumors around Diddy for the longest time have been there. Mm-hmm. So when the cases came out, were people that surprised?
I agree with you. Nobody was, because, you know.
So depending on the rumors that follow each artist.
Okay. So you're saying just because Jay-Z didn't have any rumors of being a weirdo, it's less believable that he may do something like this. Yeah. That's interesting.
When I follow like rumors with artists as they go that happen in the industry, that someone come out for whatever different means, you're like, all right, some of it tracks. And then when things come out, does it really surprise you?
Fuck all that rah-rah, right? Mm-hmm. Do you want to know my real thought or the PR thought? You know what's your thoughts? My real feelings or the, let me just, stay in my corner and not,
Do you want Patreon or do you Now what's your real thoughts?
All right. I don't know Jay-Z personally.
I don't either.
I don't know anything about his life. Of course, I know the public thing. Came from nothing, made great music, became a businessman, married Beyonce, billionaire. Okay. We don't know what he likes behind closed doors. We don't know what he was like 20 years ago, 30 years ago.
I don't think we know what anyone was.
But let's discuss some facts, okay?
Mm-hmm.
How old was Jay-Z when he met Beyonce?
Was he like?
I'm not gonna. You guys can. Let me just paint my picture, right?
Keep going.
How old was Jay-Z when he met Beyonce? How old was Beyonce? How old was Jay-Z when he started dating Beyonce? How old was Beyonce when she started dating Jay-Z? What's their age gap? That's it. That's all I'm gonna say. But yeah, moving on.
Elaborate on your point.
No, I mean, I feel like I said what I need to say. I'm not saying he's guilty.
Elaborate on your point.
I'm not saying that he's guilty of doing this shit, right?
Mm.
A 13-year-old is crazy. What I'm saying is, where there's smoke, there's fire. I agree with that. Where there's smoke, there's fire. Because the 90s, oof, they were doing all type of things back then. And you know that, like, some, like, relationships weren't frowned upon back then. You know what I mean? Look
I
at
can
Karl
agree.
Malone.
I can agree with some
Look
of
at
that.
freaking Karl Malone. This guy impregnated a 13-year-old when he was in the NBA. Like, bro, that happened
they
in the
didn't give a
90s.
fuck back then.
That happened in the 90s. You know what I mean? And this guy went on to become an all-star, to, like, almost win a championship. Great legacy, blah, blah, blah. Nobody gives a fuck,
Listen,
right?
I'm not
I'm
disagreeing.
just saying it was
that-
a different time.
Right. Yeah, okay. I'm not saying
And-
none of that didn't exist. I'm
And
just
we don't
saying-
know none of these people personally.
I'm just saying,
So-
do you believe that everybody did it? So everyone you looked up to,
I'm
during
not
that
saying
time-
everybody I looked up
But
to
that's
did it.
what it-
But, like, bro, I'm not, like,
That's what it
there's
sounds
signs.
like you're saying.
There's signs when somebody's suspicious. That age gap is crazy to me. But again, he may not have done it, you know?
I don't. I
But
think the
when
age
you-
gap is weird, but like I still think it's just like an arranged thing. Then,
I
at
don't
that
know.
point,
There's some people that still think that Diddy didn't do shit and that he is innocent and
Wait, did he? s-
he,
Diddy's
they're
all
trying
been
to
proven,
they're trying to destroy him. That's what some people are thinking online.
Yeah, but Diddy is proven to have done a lot of this stuff.
And there's
he's done.
people that are thinking otherwise. That's what I'm saying.
But there are people that didn't see that hotel tape.
I'm pretty sure everybody saw that hotel tape. Some people are like, "Oh, it's not that bad. What do you think is crap about the air? It's not that bad.
Well, then you got to forget that there are people that are mentally ill.
Where
still.
did he beat her at? He didn't even hit her." Some people are stupid.
You got to forget
Oh,
that there are
Lord.
still mentally ill people out there, G.
But yeah, that Jay-Z thing really came as a shock. You know, I'm
It was
interested.
kind of random.
I'm interested in to see more facts. But for now, this is
I
where
don't think there's
stand.
any facts. They even said that the witness came out and said that the dude was forcing her to say the things.
Was that true?
Yeah. Last time I checked on the case.
But
Like,
There's-
that lawyer has been known to do exactly what he's doing.
there's videos online of Jay-Z being very, very cozy with Diddy, though.
I could see them as business partners.
You don't think they hung out? You don't think Jay-Z like went to any of the Diddy parties?
I don't think he could have, but
Bro,
I don't see it, bro.
know,
I don't
man.
know them.
Hollyweird. They call it that for a reason, man. They call it Hollyweird for a reason. Like, I don't know. Let's just leave it at that, because like
I
we're gonna be
don't
here
know.
all day.
We could be here all day. I
Like
don't know.
freaking.
I just don't think it with certain people. I'm like, I don't think that. Do you think Drake did everything he did?
I think Drake is a weirdo. I think he's a weirdo. There's no doubt about it in my mind that Drake is a weirdo.
Okay.
Like, I don't think he's a pedophile,
But you think he's something weird?
but I think he's a weirdo. You know, because there hasn't been any hard hitting evidence that he's a PDF. Bleep the one that I said prior to that.
Yo, I have to do actual editing. Thank you.
Because, you know, we haven't bought it in a while, so we forgot all the code words and stuff like that to not get suppressed by YouTube. But anyway, yeah,
yeah, okay. I understand.
I believe he's a weirdo, and I believe that, like, he's a weirdo, but there hasn't been any hard hitting evidence that he's a PDF. Yes, Kendrick called him a PDF, but I don't think Drake's a PDF. He's definitely a weirdo though.
I see.
But again, Holly weird. A bunch of weirdos in Hollywood. A bunch of weird shit happening in Hollywood. Yeah. That's why I like some of the artists that like, they're just strictly about the art, They drop music and they're out. You don't know nothing about them. You don't know anything about them. They just, the music speaks for itself, and they just live their private life.
What if they're the worst?
I don't think so.
Because you know nothing about them.
You know nothing about them for a reason, because they don't want to be mixed in with all those weirdos in Hollywood.
Secrets out.
Yeah, okay. I was about to talk about my favorite artist here, but you discouraged me. Anyways,
I'm just messing.
Nah, I'm not gonna say anything. And you know what? You know something that happened recently that I took offense to? Not even offense to, but they made me think like, damn, that's how y'all see me?
What? What
So
happened?
we was going to your birthday party in the car, right? I came to pick you up. And then everyone that I very close with was
like,
in the car. And then they all started attacking me about Frank Ocean.
We're like, yo, bro, we don't need to listen to Frank Ocean right now, all right? We all gotta, we're trying to turn up.
I wasn't even playing Frank Ocean. That's the funny part. But they're like, yo, screw you guys. I took offense to that shit.
Listen, it was all love.
Just because.
Listen, you skip shuffling through the songs, and Frank came on, and we were like, Gene, we don't need this right now. Because I knew you were going to stay on it.
I wasn't going to stay on it, first of all. I'm not that dumb to think that song was like right for the mood at the time. Shit, I'm not that stupid, okay? I wasn't going to make you guys sit through fucking Self-Control by Frank Ocean on our way to the fucking party. Like, what do you think?
But you would have bumped it if we were in the
I wasn't
car.
going to bump it with a car full of people going to a fucking party. Okay. Who bumps Frank Ocean's Self-Control going to a fucking party? Who does that?
Have you not done that?
Maybe if I was alone, I would do that. Maybe if I was alone in the car. But obviously, I have to take into account everyone else. And we're trying to turn up for the party. So I'm going to play, some turn up music.
No, I agree. You did
then
that.
Why the heck
we were just joking.
I swear.
It was just a joke because it came on.
The song played for 2 seconds. I was about to skip it. As soon as they heard that shit, everybody started saying, yeah, we don't want to hear that shit. Yeah, we don't want to hear Frank Ocean. Yeah, Gene. You're that Frank Ocean. Like,
that means you play Frank Ocean every time you're in anyone's in the car.
What do you mean I play Frank Ocean every time anyone's in the car? I don't even play Frank Ocean around you guys. I don't play Frank Ocean around you guys.
What are you talking about?
What do you mean, what am I talking about?
Gene, I've listened to Frank Ocean so much, and I know all the songs. I didn't listen to Frank like that. Now I know everything.
That's not true. The only time I play Frank Ocean is when people are sleeping. And everybody's sleeping in the car. And, everybody's going home. Everybody's sleeping. So, I'm driving. And, you guys don't even hear it because you guys are asleep. That's the only...
Yeah,
you know what? We can move on from that.
It's all right, man. It's all right. I've just been playing GNX all day. I
just found it funny. I didn't really take offense to it. It's just funny how everybody was like, "Yo, turn that shit off." You know the memes when you pass the aux cord to somebody and then everybody turns around and be like, "Yo, turn that shit off." That's exactly what happened to me.
Yeah, what the fuck are you playing right now?
That was so funny. Speaking of turn that shit off, what's happening to Ice Spice?
Turn his TV off. Turn his TV off.
What's happening? What's happening to Ice Spice?
Seems like she got thin. Now she want to get thin again.
People turned her shit off, and now she got thin as fuck. But
yeah,
honestly,
she got real thin. I was like, damn.
She's been in the gym.
Ozempic in the gym.
I don't think she's on Ozempic. I think she's actually working out like crazy.
Yo, she dropped those pounds. Is
I hate
doing a movie, or is that just what she wants?
I hate the public outrage about her body. Why is everybody mad about what she want to do with her body? I hate this. What the fuck is happening? Why are you making that face?
I was gonna make a joke, but it's okay.
What? No, I want to hear your joke. Go ahead.
She got thin, now she want to get thick again. I mean, she got thick, now she want to get thin again.
Yeah, that's okay. Why are people online mad?
Nobody's
Like,
mad.
no. You'll be like, people will be like, acting like freaking Ice Spice losing weight is like the equivalent of a bomb being dropped on Hiroshima, bro.
Oh, that's because those
Like,
are
dang.
those are the people that sexualized her while she was thick and are upset that she's not that anymore.
People are annoying, bro. They're making that shit like
People
a
are
topic
people.
when it's not. It's not supposed to be a topic, and I guess we're making it a topic too. But still, I'm just tired of the public outrage, like, about her body. Like, leave that girl alone. She want to lose weight. She want to lose weight. Like, it's not that deep. Like, you guys are trying like doing everything and anything to not just focus on the music. If you don't fuck with Ice Spice music, don't listen to that shit. Don't say, "Oh, her music is gonna get worse because she's thick." Because she's thin now. Okay, if her music was trash, it was trash prior to her being thin. Like, tune out. Like, bro, go watch Cooking with Kaya.
Well,
If you're that
Ice
mad
Spice
about,
didn't want to be the vacuum, you know.
if you're that mad about Ice Spice, go watch Cooking with Kaya.
Cooking with Kaya.
Yo, my transitions today are crazy. My transitions today,
And she can get thick
Yo.
again.
I'm shooting from half court, bro. It doesn't matter if it drops or not. Oh, Cooking with Kaya been taking over the internet.
Yes, she has. I keep seeing her on my timeline, and I'm like, all right, that's great.
What do you mean? All right, that's great.
It's great. It's a great little viral thing. I watched it. I just see them when they pop up. I don't even watch the full video. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna keep it moving. I like see the
Wait.
food.
Wait.
keep it moving.
Wait. Let me
don't
come
care.
back. Let me come back. So you say you don't watch the whole video, right?
Mhm.
You only watch the beginning.
Yeah.
I see the type of man you are.
What do you mean? I don't watch it. If I want to watch a
No,
cooking,
no. You don't watch. You said you only watch the beginning of her video.
because it just pops up on the timeline.
What happens in the beginning of her videos?
She's like, she says some shit about taking some guy's man, and then she's like, look at this food. I'm like, oh, that food looks good. And then she does the cooking, and then I'm like, all right, I'm out.
Yeah, okay.
Huh?
Nothing.
It
Anyways,
doesn't really that appeal
you really
to me
gonna
that
sit
much.
here and act like you don't know what happens
Yo,
in the beginning
just
of
because
Cooking with Kaya?
you are
Huh?
obsessed with her,
I'm not
doesn't
obsessed with Cooking
mean
with
that
Kaya.
I have to be obsessed with her.
I'm not obsessed with Cooking with Kaya. You over here capping.
You're not
like,
obsessed with
you say
Cooking
you
with Kaya?
you watch the beginning of the video and then you skip. What happens in the beginning of the video? That's what I want
When
to.
she
I want you to.
dances and twerks.
Oh, so you left that out in your previous freaking comment, right?
No,
You left that out, right?
Gene, I've seen a video. I just don't watch it. They pop up constantly because she's blowing up right now.
Okay.
I just be like, all right. I've seen one video. Okay, Gene, it's not that hard. They're all the same.
Okay. Anyways, we can leave it at that. Anyways, she's been blowing up.
What was that for?
What?
Cooking with Kaya is all I heard you singing the other 2-3 days.
When
The
did
past 2 weeks. Cooking with Kaya. All this guy's been saying, cooking with Kaya. Cooking with Kaya.
First of all,
Past 2 weeks, I'm like, all right, bro, I get it.
when did you ever see me say that?
Hmm?
I want you to tell me an exact date and time
Gene,
when I was
you know we
singing
work together, right?
Cooking with Kaya. Tell me.
You know we work together.
Date and time or it didn't happen.
Huh?
I need video evidence or it never happened.
Video evidence? No, you'll just have to go on my word.
I need video evidence, date and time, or it never happened. Talking about obsessed with Cooking with Kaya. Anyways,
So what's up about cooking with Kaya?
she's blowing up. At
It's
first,
your topic.
okay. Whoa.
You're the first one who brought this up. I was like, yeah, we can do that.
Whoa.
She's blowing
I'm
up.
the person that. You know what? Okay, I'll take the blame. It's okay. You know what? I'm never gonna fight you on this. Anyways,
No, let's talk about it though.
she's been blowing up. It started off as a joke.
Did it?
Yes, because people were like, "Oh, it's just a girl that's like twerking while making food." You know what I
Yes,
mean?
And then became a men's
And then,
revolutionary. And women hate her.
and then men started fucking glorifying Cooking with Kaya, blowing her up. And then women started hating on her because men liked the content.
Yeah.
And then started creating a whole. She got clones now.
Mad clones.
Like, she got mad clones now. People threatened to jump her. Like, she said on DDG's stream that she went on, and he paid her like around what he said.
She said like she does 4K.
Like 4K. He paid her 4K to be on the stream. And she said that women try to jump her. People are leaking her address and stuff like that.
Someone leaked her sex tape.
Yeah, I forgot about that. Somebody leaked her sex tape. That's kind of weird. All of that over a girl cooking food and twerking online. That's kind of crazy. And honestly, she doesn't even twerk that much. You know what I mean? It's not like she makes her content like, you know, sexualizing You say what you said?
I said you would know.
I would know.
Yeah.
Okay. You know what? Fine. I'm gonna be the villain for this topic.
The villain. What are you
Anyways,
talking about?
yeah, it's not like she like her content is very overly sexual. It's not that. She has an intro
Yeah.
to grab attention, and the rest of the
She
video
has a good hook and reel. Yeah.
Yeah, she
And then
literally
the rest
just
she's just cooking.
exactly. She makes a
She just has a good hook.
she makes a controversial statement about taking your man or whatever.
Which is
Sings a
hilarious.
little bit, twerks for 2 seconds, and then it cuts to a video of food. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's it.
I just don't like it because she doesn't like explain it in detail how she does the dishes.
I mean, she has
I
instructions.
like my chef people when I want to make a recipe. That's what
She has instructions on the screen as stuff is happening.
I need words.
You don't. You don't want to read. I forgot Dragon Ball fans don't know how to read.
Says
anyway,
it's a Dragon Ball fan.
says the biggest Dragon Ball fan ever, right? Anyways, yeah. So people just started hating on her. And stuff like that. And then people started spreading a rumor that she was a minor. So the women haters started saying that she was 17 to like to like make the men that watch her be like, oh, you guys are weirdos. You guys are looking at a child when she's 23. And she's like, I'm 23.
They're just hating. They're just
And
mad
it's
at
like-
men for whatever. I don't know. That makes no sense. to me.
I don't know why like people are attacking this girl for no reason like that. It's crazy.
Like if you got a man and you're not cooking for him, then I guess you could be upset about that.
What do you mean?
Imagine some dude, his girl,
Mm-hmm.
she doesn't cook, but he's like watching these cooking with Kaya. He's like, yeah, I want to start cooking now. And she's like, because she's cooking with Kaya, and the whole thing is she'll take your man,
Mm-hmm.
and that's whole, I guess, in that
I don't think
aspect.
women care about cooking with Kaya taking their man, bro. I just think they're jealous that she's blowing up over like easily like that, pretty much. Because
Think it's just
realistically,
jealousy?
yeah, I just think it's jealousy. Because realistically, bro, just because
But realistically, anyone's doing that.
just because your man is watching a video of some girl cooking online doesn't mean she's gonna steal your man, bro.
I think you underestimate insecurities.
Do I? I mean, who knows? But yeah, people have been really mad at her, but she's still blowing up. Where they messed up is like they really went and did the most by leaking her sex tape. That's kind of
Yeah,
crazy.
That was kind of weird.
Like that's really weird.
Who did that?
I don't fucking know. Like, why would you do that? Like over somebody making cooking videos. Yo, the internet is evil, bro.
So you see how that works, right?
Like, you know.
Once you're blowing up, people are gonna try to tear you down anyway, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's kind of scary.
Huh? Imagine you're on a higher scale than that.
Holy shit.
Imagine you're like Jay-Z.
Do you have something out there we should be worried about?
Huh? Do you?
No, I don't think so.
You sure? Because you said you don't think so.
I don't think so.
Are you sure?
I'm 70% sure.
70% sure? Are you sure about that? I don't know if I can work with 70%. What is this 25%?
I'm just joking.
Is that kid really yours?
What are you talking about? What is
I'm just asking.
What are you talking about?
Is that a rumor start?
You dumb. Anyways, yeah, I'm joking. I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
There's
but
nothing in the past. That
It's really crazy that like people come out of the woodworks just because you're blowing up and stuff. Like that's crazy.
And a sex
Just
tape.
to hate, and it's
Just to
sex
hate.
tape. Why? Oh, she's blowing up. Let's just leak her sex tape. What? Or do you
Trying
think
to
it's
go-
part of a marketing team to try to, propulse her to a different path?
Oh, get her to OnlyFans.
OnlyFans.
Should make mad money.
Nowadays, you never know, bro. You fucking never know.
You never know, and she can make mad money off OnlyFans, but I doubt she's gonna go that route.
I
If
hope
she's
not.
working on the way she is.
I hope not. I hope it just stick to.
But then again, you never know.
I hope it just sticks to wholesome cooking content.
Mm.
Eventually, she get like a cooking show. Netflix type of route. Just wholesome shit.
Just normal stuff.
Yeah, because it started as a wholesome thing, and then
Like,
it turned
not every
weird.
random attractive chick online has to be an OnlyFans girl.
Exactly, bro. Dang, it seems like
Even though most of them are.
holy shit. As soon as somebody blows up, oh, by the way, I have an OnlyFans. I'm like, all right, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like, all right, dang. I guess
Trying to find me a chick that no one knows.
I'm doing something positive. Look at this. I'm teaching people how to cook. By the way, you want to watch me cook while I'm naked? Like, what? Like, people are so annoying, bro. Like,
Sex sells, man. Sex sells.
I know sex sells, but at some point it becomes like boring and like
Generic.
generic,
Yeah.
and there's no originality.
Yeah, it's really boring. But, like, OnlyFans chicks, they get thought of as thoughts. And you know what thoughts are? Thoughts break hearts. Did you know that?
Thank you for sharing that with me.
No
I'm
problem.
so glad I came to your TED talk about thoughts and OnlyFans people.
But they get compared to thoughts. And thoughts break hearts. Especially if you're a hunter.
If you Yo, we are throwing anything for these transitions, bro. It took me a second to like process what you were cooking.
Especially if you're a hunter.
Travis Hunter,
Unfortunately.
what are you doing, bro?
What are you doing?
What are you doing? It's like, you know how the whole squad hit. Like, bro, she really like thought. But no, she's different with me.
Listen, we can clown. We can clown him
Dude,
for
that
that.
shit is funny. The mic came up.
We can clown him for that.
That's kind of
But
crazy.
what if he loves that girl?
Then good for him. Keep loving her, man. We're being very misogynistic right now because we don't know this lady.
You don't know anything, but there's a video or something that came out.
Yeah, there's a video of her twerking on some dude, but people are saying that it's like from years ago.
But they're
But
saying that it's
they've been
3
together for
years,
6 years.
so, or 5 years. So
And then bro said that
it
he
looks
used.
sketchy.
Didn't bro say he used to wait for her outside of parties and stuff?
He said that. I heard that.
Yo, I'm like, bro, the more I hear, the weirder it gets. You know.
I don't sue.
And some like some like
outside of parties in
some
college.
some pro athletes are trying to give him advice. Be like, yo, bro, we know about her type. Like, some vets in the game.
Yeah,
like,
no, I'm
we
pretty
know
sure
about
they're
her
trying.
type. Like, bro, chill out. Like, bro, they trying to give him genuine advice.
I think he wants to believe.
But who are we to judge their relationship, right? Who are we to to
I'm
know
not-
if she's actually genuine about her feelings or,
Who are we?
Mm-hmm.
The spectators
We're just
have
spectators.
seen this happen through every sports entertainer for the past how many years sports have been here? The chick trying to grab the dude that's going pro. What's her face? Brittany, whatever, gave a whole book about it.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about.
What are you talking about?
And you know what makes me feel weird? It's like the first thing that even blew this out of proportion. The video that they did together, when she was like, "Yo, yeah, he was ugly. He wasn't really my type. Like, I don't fuck with this guy. I don't go for him."
But then I saw that he's going to be a D1 athlete.
That's not what
so
she
it
said.
just
That's not what she
completely
said.
Changed my whole thoughts on
That's not what
the
she said.
situation.
But yeah, I ignored him in my DMs. Like, yeah, I wasn't going for that. Like the way she was talking about him, and he was just
Yeah.
sitting there, you know. It was kind of goofy. You lost your
Mm.
watch.
No, I took it off.
Oh,
Yeah, it's just sad
like
because that's not.
I don't know.
But
I hope we're
again,
wrong.
I hope we're wrong. But
I
like,
hope we're wrong. I hope they have a beautiful relationship that's genuine and true, and yeah.
I mean, if the internet's trying to help him though, so like,
But
if
the
she's,
internet,
well, like, let's say, and I saw Benzino come out. Don't let the internet gas you up. If that's your woman, love her. And I'm like,
yeah. I
yeah,
mean, if
I can agree
because
with that.
at the end of the day, we don't know what's going on in their relationship. We don't know
True.
anything about these people. We're just spectators online.
We're just looking at the optics that looks outside
Exactly.
of all this stuff.
So, who are we to judge? This is all just for jokes.
I don't know who has a better reason to deactivate their account, him or homie from
Shamik Moore.
Spider-Man?
That guy is so goofy. He's the only Spider-Man with no aura.
All
Like,
his aura is gone.
All his aura is gone, bro.
Bro, she said you're a weirdo.
So, for those of you guys who don't know, Shamik Moore is the voice actor for Miles Morales in the animated Spider-Man movies. And over the years, the internet has been making fun of him for being the only Spider-Man actor that didn't at least date his co-stars.
Mm.
So, over the recent weeks, clips of him, shooting a shot at his co-star, the actress that voices Gwen, have been surfacing throughout their promo tours from the previous Spider-Man movies that they did together. So yeah, that guy's been shooting a shot at that lady for months. And it's so obvious in the interviews. Like he's trying to flirt with her and stuff like that. And then she keeps shutting him down. And then recently, she got announced that she was getting married. Right? So the internet started clowning him again. That's why he became relevant first. The internet started clowning him again that, yo, you got no raise, bro. Your girl got took. Your Gwen got took. Blah, blah, blah.
Damn.
The internet started clowning him, saying that, oh, yeah, she's getting married. You lost, blah, blah,
I did
blah.
not know this lore.
So that was round one, right? And then he made a song with some other lady on the internet. I think she's popular.
He made a song?
He's a musician too.
What the fuck is going
Yeah,
on?
he's
I
a
didn't
musician.
know all this lore.
I'm breaking down the Shamik Moore lore for you. So yeah, he made a song with this lady, and then to promote the song, he posted a picture of them both. In the picture, it looked like they were dating or whatever, but they weren't really dating. So fans started speculating that they were dating or whatever. So the lady felt weirded out by that picture and then she asked him to take it down, but he didn't take it down.
He said, nah, I'm going to do my own thing.
Now I'm gonna do my own thing. And so she went online and she started clowning bro, saying, yo, he's a fucking weirdo. Like, I thought he was a weirdo. And when a beautiful woman calls you a weirdo on a public platform,
It's kind of...
You're cooked.
Your aura, anything you had, it's over for you, bro.
you're cooked. Especially if you have weirdo allegations from
And you
previous
have-
shit.
Oh.
Like, I guess I told you,
did
he
not
was
know,
shooting a
homie.
shot at his co-star Gwen Stacy from the lady that voiced Gwen Stacy.
That is
So,
crazy.
If a beautiful woman, calls you a weirdo on a public platform,
Bro's trying to force the Spider-Man aura.
bro,
and failed
So bro
horribly.
deactivated all his socials for like a day, and then he realized, oh, I can market my music with this whole fucking attention that's on me. So he came back.
Yeah, what the fuck? I gotta get a business
He came
strategy.
back online and started promoting his new song. So yeah,
Of course.
Shamik Moore is kind of a goofy.
That
And
guy
the
is
internet's
a
been
weirdo.
laughing at him lately. And we just found it funny because they came across my timeline. I'm like, huh, look at this guy. He's just like me for real. Goofy.
Goofy ass.
Goofy ass nigga.
Listen, just because you made some goofy decisions, this doesn't mean you're not that goofy.
I'm definitely not that goofy, but it was just funny to think about,
Yeah.
Bro, really.
Listen, don't compare yourself to bro.
The only Spider-Man with no riz, no aura.
No aura,
Oh my
nothing.
God.
The black sheep, just like Obito.
They really bullied him off the internet. And then he came back and was like, let me try to capitalize on this.
He was like, let me try to find some money out of this.
I mean, I don't...
Good publicity's
Hey,
publicity.
you're right. publicity is publicity, and I wish him all the best. And I hope he stops acting goofy so that they can stop pushing back the fucking last Spider-Man movie. I need that part 3, bro.
Yeah,
They
I
left
do
the part
too.
2 in on a cliffhanger, and bro is online acting goofy. Like, bro,
They don't. I don't even know that shit's not
dang.
coming out for like another 2 years.
They say that it's pushed back to 2026 or something like that. It was supposed to come out this year. Like, bro.
Listen, just like the second movie when it came out, that shit, you got trailers for it and everything, and then it just never came out
Yeah, it's weird.
until it
but
came out, and I'm like, all right, finally.
One movie that really hit the spot was again Sonic 3.
Sonic 3 was
That
great.
was great.
That shit hit.
I saw the first one. I didn't see the second one, but I went online and read the plot for the second one because it's a Sonic movie, bro. Like, how deep like can it be, right?
Listen, the lore goes crazy.
And then we went and watched the third one. And I was like, oh my god, this hit.
Yo, I love how it really hit the beats from Adventure 2.
I know.
It hit like every
Keep
great
in mind,
plot point.
The movie is not targeted towards us, okay? We're way too old to fucking.
I don't know. I feel like it's
Care or
targeted
watch.
to anybody who grew up on Sonic.
Yeah,
Like it would be.
yeah, I guess, right?
I mean, kids are just finding Sonic 2 still. Like, they're still the youngins that love Sonic.
Yeah.
But if you grew up on it, you want to see
But
the movie to
At
continue.
its core, it's a kids movie.
Well, yeah.
I'm just saying that I enjoyed it for it being a kids movie. It was
I did
really
too.
good.
It was pretty well executed.
They had so many like Easter eggs of like Sonic games like that I played growing up.
Listen, they gave Shadow a gun.
They gave Shadow a gun. Like,
I was like,
if you
yes.
know, you know. Like,
Do you not know the young me, the freaking me, 13 years old, getting Shadow the Hedgehog?
Yo.
And being like, yo, Shadow has a
Yo.
gun I can shoot.
I went crazy over this movie now. Me from 15 years ago when I went even crazier over this movie. So
Bro,
it was great
that
family
was
fun.
good.
If you have a family or if you just like Sonic, like take your sister or your brother there to see it, or even go by yourself to see it if you want to.
If
Like,
you're part of it. Yeah.
it's a great movie. It beats Mufasa, whatever the heck.
It outsold Mufasa.
that
Which is
Lion
crazy because
King
Lion King
prequel.
is also like a classic.
I know, but nobody cares about a prequel to the Lion King. Like, nobody cares about how Scar got his scar or whatever. How Mufasa grew up. Like, nobody cares about that. I
People
don't
do.
want to go see that shit.
It's the second most selling.
First of all, the Lion King should have never been remade as a live action thing. They should have just left the animation, and that's it.
No, what are we gonna do with all the CGI budget and cool shit?
Ugh. Make new creative stories.
No,
Yes,
this is a new creative story. Technically,
technically it is, but
it's a new story.
nobody asked for this.
on
shit.
top of another story that's been existing for years.
Nobody asked for that shit though. Nobody did. What's next? A Tarzan live action movie?
People ask for it.
For what? The
30
Lion King prequel?
The 300 million people that the $300 million it made asked for it.
You talking about the prequel?
I mean, the $30
live-
million it made.
It's only it freaking Sonic beat it.
Yeah, by 300 million. I mean, 30 million.
Yeah, that's telling you nobody's going to watch the
What
Mufasa
are you-
movie.
What are you talking about?
Bro,
it's the
it's-
second highest selling
It's flopping.
compared to what? Well, we don't know if it's flop because we
It
don't know
is
what's put
compared to
into it.
Moana 2.
No, it sold more than Moana 2.
No, Moana 2 crushed it. Go look at the numbers. Your numbers are off. Actually,
Oh wait, no, I was looking at this week's sales.
exactly. Moana 2, it's a sleeper because people are like, oh, nobody's talking about Moana 2, but some way, somehow, that just crushed numbers out of nowhere. I don't know why.
Moana 2's numbers.
Them numbers are crazy. But that's besides the point. We don't need to like dwell too long on that. Nobody gives a fuck about Moana 2.
I do.
All right. I'm just saying that the Sonic movie was great. The only reason why I'm even speaking about it is because we went to see it, and yeah, it's great family fun. If you have sisters, brothers, it's a good Christmas movie. You know, one movie I'm excited to see though is the Bob Dylan movie that's coming out on Christmas Day, 2 days from now. A Complete Unknown, I think it's called. It's focusing on how Bob Dylan blew up in the 60s. From
Oh, that's cool.
1961 to 1965, they're gonna focus the whole movie on that time period. And Timothée Chalamet is playing Bob Dylan.
Oh, it's your guy.
That's my guy, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Everything Timothy has been in has been good. Dune, Beautiful Boy, Lady Bird, Wonka.
I don't know any of the stuff
Um,
you're saying.
I'm a movie. You
I
know, I
know.
fucking
I
love
understand.
movies.
I watch movies when I watch movies.
Yeah, I study movies. But yeah, he's been good in everything that I've seen. So I'm excited to see that Bob. And I like biopics movies. Some are
Mm.
bad, some are good. Bohemian Rhapsody, the one about Queen that they did a few years ago. I didn't really like that movie because like I felt like it was just,
Yes.
oh, let's just run through popular aspect of this band's, you know,
Life.
life and stuff, like, and not deep dive into their characters and who they were as people and stuff like that. But from the reviews that I've been reading about the Complete Unknown movie, um apparently it's good and it's different and they're actually focusing on like
His
who
actual
th-
life and
yeah, who
who he
they are
was.
as people and stuff. So I'm
That's
excited
cool.
to see that.
This,
And yeah, I'm a fan of music, and Bob Dylan is one of the greatest songwriters ever. So I'm excited to see this. But
I
yeah,
might see it. I don't know. I'll see.
you should check it out. I mean, you should check it out.
But here enough. I'll see it after you see it. If you see it,
You think
let me
that
know.
in 50 years they're gonna make a biopic about Drake
Of course.
or about what's his name, Prince? I think they're definitely gonna make a biopic about Prince or Michael Jackson too.
Yeah, I can see
Isn't
it
a
happening.
Michael Jackson biopic actually in the works? I think
Probably.
it is. There's a movie coming out soon.
I could see it being done, but I
I
don't
think
know.
that movie is gonna make a lot of money. That Michael Jackson biopic.
I could see it
Oh my god, that's gonna break numbers.
if they
Cause
go.
who doesn't like Michael Jackson?
Very rare people out there.
Exactly. But hey, that's gonna be interesting. Enough about movies. The only reason why I even entertain the idea of like seeing a complete unknown is because I'm obsessed with like Dune, and Timothy Chalamet was in Dune. Dune 2. Oh my god, I'm
I
trying to
see.
get you into Dune. It's great.
It's cool. So
Check
far.
it out.
It's cool so far.
Um,
I'll see it.
if you
We'll
guys
see.
haven't seen Dune, I feel like I'm making advertisement for all the movies I like right now, but I don't care. This is what's been happening over the past few weeks. I've been locking in and watching movies. Okay, so yeah,
Getting
Dune
on your
2
movie buff.
is crazy.
I'm
Check
not
it out.
that much of a movie buff. I just watch the movies, and if
Mm.
I really like it, I'll deep dive into the Lord.
Okay. And your other recommendations for the audience before we close out the pod for today?
Tenet. Go watch Tenet and tell me what you think
I
about it.
watched Tenet. I was confused, maybe because I'm stupid, but like I still liked it. People hated Tenet.
Yeah, because it was hard to understand.
One thing, yes. Oh, no. Not for what you Okay, it was hard to understand. I watched it in the movie theaters. It was hard to understand because the audio mix for the like theatrical
Theatrical.
say it,
Theatrical.
release. The audio mix for that was terrible. Like,
I saw it in theaters. It was fine.
bro, where I saw it, bro, you could
No.
not hear what they were saying.
What AMC were you
They
at?
started they were muffled.
Yeah,
And then I
you
tried to watch the home edition, and I had some of the same grabs with it as the theatrical release. It was really muffled. You couldn't hear what they were saying and stuff. But hey, maybe it's my sound system. Hey, I don't know. Maybe it's my ears from keeping my my headphones in all day. But yeah, aside from that, I like the movie.
It
Robert
was a great movie.
Pattinson was
He did
great.
A good job.
John David Washington was
It
great
took a
too.
while for me to really understand it, then piece all the things
That's
before
how
I went online. Like I tried as hard before I went online.
to like understand everything.
I got close, but I was like,
I mean, I feel like I had a good gist of like everything was happening of everything that was happening, and but I still did go online and like try to understand it more.
yeah.
But that's the thing. That's the thing with Christopher Nolan movies. He loves doing like
yeah, you gotta think about the shit.
it's like you gotta think about
That's
it.
why
You
I
know,
like those.
Inception. All that
Inception.
stuff.
Those are the movies that make you think. Those are my favorite kind.
Yeah,
of movies.
I like his movies. I like Christopher
I'm like,
Nolan's
what the
movies.
how do I explain what's
Yeah.
going on? This phenomenon.
Oppenheimer was great. He made that.
Yeah,
That
that
movie was
a
great.
movie.
Honestly, Oppenheimer was my favorite movie of 2023.
What else came out in 2023?
Oppenheimer was my favorite movie of 2023. Dune 2 was my favorite movie of 2024. I'm excited to see what's coming out next year.
Sonic's my favorite movie right now.
Don't disrespect Dune 2 like that. You haven't seen Dune 2 yet, so you won't
I don't
understand.
care what you're doing to
Bro,
is.
bro.
Nothing's gonna beat
You're
Shadows
gonna feel it. You're gonna feel it.
with the Glock.
Anyways, that's all for me with all my movie rants and recommendations. Do you have any for the people?
Outside of Tenet, I don't really think Everything Everywhere All at Once.
Okay.
Best
That
movie
came
ever.
out 2 years ago, I think, right?
Yeah, it was like 2023, 2022.
Okay. Yeah, that's it for this episode. I feel like we covered a lot. This was a great welcome back episode.
Merry Christmas and Happy
Merry
New
Christmas.
Year's.
Hopefully
This will be
drops.
dropping on Christmas, so happy
Hopefully.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. We got the festivities going on around here.
And our last episode of the year,
We'll drop on New Year's Eve or day. One of the two.
one of the two.
We don't know yet.
Probably
But it'll
Eve.
drop.
It'll probably be Eve.
I'll drop. To close out the year with episode 30.
Yep.
That'll be so awesome. We've been saying that for
That's the
couple
goal.
weeks now.
Maybe that's the reason we took off. But anyway.
Maybe that's the reason we took off, just so we can align all that. Maybe my whole philosophical and introspective intro was all a sham. Who knows? I'm kidding. But yeah, thank you for supporting the episode, and we'll see you guys next week.
Thank you. Like, comment, subscribe. Love you guys.
Bye.
Arrivederci. All right, now for the real niggas who are still here. Yo, what's up with these jabroni? Anything you want to say to the people that stayed this far?
After the bye,
Yeah.
everything I say on this podcast, okay, I want you guys to know, is all